Hey everybody, Carl Rust from the Rust Show here. And I'm going to show you what happened to the Rust Show at the DIY CD Baby Conference in Austin, Texas, just the in August, the end of August. And so let me get this ready here. I'm going to show you a video of the Songwriter Shark Tank where everybody had to put a song on an MP3. I had to put a song on a flash drive, and then they picked some out to play. And there were probably 200 to 300 flash drives in this bowl. So that's kind of the setup. And let me take you to the video.
All right. I know many of you are asking about what to do with your USB drive. There's a bucket at the door. It wasn't in there when a lot of you came in. And a bunch of you asked me about that. So you can drop it back there. And as a reminder, it should only have the song on it. We don't want to dig through your family photos to find the song that you want us to listen to.
Okay, so we put our song in the fishbowl. And then let me get up to the part where they're introducing the judges here. So here we go. I'm going to share with you who the judges were. All right, I guess they're the sharks, who the sharks were in the Songwriter Shark Tank.
And we're going to get to it. So we've got some amazing guests here that are going to be listening to your songs, giving feedback. We've got Kara Dioguardi. Give it up for Kara. Multi-Grammy-nominated songwriter, CEO, and co-founder of Art House Publishing Records and the Bridge platform. They're going to be talking about that some too. And Kara was also a judge on American Idol for a couple seasons. And Ross Golen is a multi-platinum songwriter, artist, and host of the And the Writer Is podcast, which they're doing a live taping of that later this afternoon. That's going to be amazing as well, so you want to check that out. Both of them have been nominated for BMI Songwriters of the Year, or have won BMI Songwriter of the Year. Sorry, not nominated. They've won that title. Both have songs that you've probably heard many, many times over. I'm really excited to welcome to the stage. Please give it up for Kara and Ross. Come on out.
That was a nice intro. Hey guys.
Okay, so they went through 3 songs and made comments, and then this is what happened next. We will see a solution when the sea don't shine. We will see a solution when the sea don't shine. How about you? 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 Where will you go when the sea don't shine? Poetry in motion. See the lines that scan. Poetry in motion. Find the words that rhyme.
Thank you.
Swampy.
So swampy.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Carl
Who
Rust,
is that
it's the
guy?
Rust Show.
Awesome. Yeah, again, so you're an artist, you're playing these songs live?
Well, that was all done. My nephew does the music, and I did the lyrics and the vocals.
Cool.
Your grandson did the music? You
My
said?
nephew.
Oh, your nephew. Okay.
What's the goal?
I think just to entertain people and to we'd love to write for movies, TV, anything to get stuff out there.
Got it. Yeah, there's, again, and one of the cool things for Sync when it comes to TV and film is that there's probably more room for this than a pop song. One of the pop songs, when you try to get pop songs licensed, and I promise you we have stables of writers who write pop songs who want licenses. Most of the shows, commercials that want to use pop songs, they want identifiable pop songs. They don't want a generic pop song because there's a sea of that. If it's going to be Domino's, they're going to want to know this, the ad exec is going to want to, is going to go home and hear what song that his son is listening to, and then they'll choose that song. They're not going to choose a random. But in this case, I could see, a number of shows that would want something that swampy, that's a vibe. Again, it all depends on what your purpose is. If it's trying to get music out there, doing licensing and doing that kind of thing, there's a clear vibe to this that's rad. It's like Crawdads should have used this
Yeah.
It's like, it feels like that's the thing.
It's about probably going to a music library company and putting it, in front of them, because people are always looking for certain types of genres or sounds. But what was interesting to me when I kept hearing it, I kept thinking that would be such an interesting sample.
Yeah.
Like, I kept thinking you could speed that up and it would be a really cool sample, like with a really hot drum beat under it, someone could write to, because you don't really hear music like that. And it's interesting for creators, I think, sometimes to get outside of what they're usually doing, and hear something like that. You go in the room with a producer and all of a sudden they put a beat on it and it's a whole other thing.
I don't know if you know what Splice is, but you could do your own library where you and your nephew just come up. Now, it wouldn't be songs, it'd be more music.
Mm-hmm.
But you could easily do 50 swampy songs like that, and people would be licensing it like crazy. I think with a sound like that, you could do some cool shit with that.
Yeah, because it's different.
Yeah.
And it definitely goes like, what is that? And I think there's something to be said about disrupting, like that word. We use that word a lot today, but it really is like, with Instagram and TikTok and all, what cuts through? It's people who are disrupting, who are holding your attention for a second, which goes to your thing about space, holding attention. And that, for me, it kept going around and around. There were really no spaces in it, but the vibe of it was so different from everything else that's out there that I think either a sample or getting it on music libraries would be a good place for you to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, I think we're on the last one.
Last one.
So there was our 5 minutes of fame at the CD Baby DIY conference in Austin, Texas. Obviously, the Sharks enjoyed 91. So look for us. Look for our music out there on streaming. Order our CDs. We have that particular song, 91 is the name of it, is out there. You can find it on Apple Music, Spotify, this and that. And get your free Brian t-shirt from rushshow.com. We're trying to get Brian freed up from his job so he can come out and tour with us. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And remember, look for The Rush Show wherever you stream music, and stay cool.
We will see a solution when the sea don't shine. We will see a solution when the sea don't shine. How about you?